Spring application. In this session we are going to see how to create a simple hello world Spring application. Hi, in this session I'm going to explain basic Spring application, hello world application. I'm going to create a hello world application. So first you click on file and then new and then click on project. Here you will find Java project and then click on next. So here you can give any the project name. So I am just giving Spring proj, okay, and then finish. Click on finish. It asks you for an option to create a model. We don't need right now, so don't click on don't create. Then again, this is for any templates. So it asks whether do you need to show any templates. So click on no. Now you can see the Spring project, the new project is created. Okay, so what you do now, we are going to, the second step is we are going to add the jar files. So right click on the project name Spring proj, right click and click on build path, and you can see configure build path. Click on it. Here go to libraries tab, and then click on class path and add external jar. So click on class path and then add external jar. Here so already I have downloaded the Spring jar files, which is Spring Framework 5.2.9 release. So what I do, I select all the Spring jar files, Control A, and then click on open. So all the files are added. All the jar files are added in the class path. So again click on class path and add external jar. Here we need to add one more jar file which named common logging jar file. So I'm going to add that. So this one, commons logging 1.2 jar file. Click on this and add this jar file too, and then click on apply and close. Now we have added the jar files. Okay, you can see all the jar files here under the referenced libraries. Okay, then what we are going to do, click on src, right click on src. You can see the src underneath Spring project. This you can see underneath the project name src folder. Right click on it and new, and then click on package. So here we create a package. So give a name. I give com.demo for the package name and click on finish. Now the package com.demo is created. Now right click on this. Again we are going to create a Pojo class, plain old Java object. So click on class. What I do, hello world, okay, and then I click on, I give the class name as hello world and then finish. here what I do, so now you can see the class hello world is created. So here inside what I do, I declare a variable public string name. So once I declare the variable, I'm going to create the getter and setter for this variable. So how do I create? Just select the variable name, okay, right click on it, and you can find an option source. So and then you will find one more option, generate getters and setters. So click on it. So you will find this pop-up window, generate getters and setter. Here you select all and then generate. Click on generate. So now you can see the getter and setter method for the variable name. Okay. Here one more method I'm going to define, that is public void just dis, okay. Inside this I'm gonna give system.out.println. I just give a text hello within double quotes plus the variable what we declared, name. The name of the variable is name. So I just okay. So when I call this this method, dis method, then the output string hello with along with the whatever the value assigned to the name variable will be displayed. Okay, so that's it. So we have created the class hello world, and then what I do again, I go to the com.demo. Here what I do, I'm going to create one more Java class and I name it as main app, and this class should have main method. So public static void main, that checkbox is checked here. Okay, I check this checkbox, public static void main, and then click on finish. Now you can see the main app Java class. Here what I do, I'm gonna use two classes, I mean the application context and class path XML application context. So interfaces. So for this I'm gonna import those package. Okay, import org dot spring framework dot context dot, you can see the first option application context. So it's an interface, so I just import it. Again one more class path XML, we need the class path XML class. So again org dot spring framework dot context dot support dot class path XML application context. First option, you can see the class path XML application context. Click on it. So now you have imported one class named class path XML application context and one interface named application context. We are going to use that in the main method. So what we do, we create the application context. First you give the keyword interface name application context, and then the reference variable name equal new. Here you give the class name, class path, XML, application, context. Within this, we need to give the here within this we need to give the beans.xml file. So we have yet to define this beans.xml file. So this file beans.xml, here what we do in this file, we define all the beans. Okay, so let's create the beans.xml file. What you do, go to src and then right click on it, and then go to other. Here you can see XML file, click on it and then click next. Here you give name the file as beans.xml. Click on finish. You can see the beans.xml file here. You can see the beans.xml file. Okay, so let's get back to main app.java file. Here what you do, we created the application context, and the context reference variable name is context. Okay, so and then what you do, we have created the Pojo class hello world. So for this, now what you do, hello world, we are going to create an object for this hello world Pojo class. So obj object, this is a reference. Hello world is a class type. Okay, this obj is the reference variable of the hello world. What you do here, hello world, then already you created the application context named context. So use that context dot get. When you click on context dot, the application context reference variable, the application context object, when you use the application context object, that is here context. After that, if you click on if you key in the dot, you can see the list of methods. You need to select the first one, get bean. You can see the string value is passed as the argument. So get bean, select the get bean. Inside you need to pass in the bean id. Okay, the bean object should be passed in. So we have yet to define the bean object, so I just leave it as of now. I just leave it. Okay, and then what you do, you have created the object for the hello world, that is obj. So obj dot, when you key in the dot after the hello world object, obj dot, you can see the list of methods. We need to display the we are going to select the DIS method already, which we have defined. So DIS method, I have called the DIS method. That's it. So now let's create we have created the beans.xml. Here we need to define the bean. Okay, so for this, what I do, so this, we need this content, so I just copy from the other application, which you can get it in the you can get it on the internet. Okay, when you browse on Google, you will get it. Okay, what you do here, so now we are in the beans.xml file. Here what you do, we are going to define the bean. So to define a bean, we need the bean tag. Okay, inside we give two attribute names. One is id, which holds the object, the bean object. Okay, that is a class object. So here we define the bean. So it contains two attributes, id and class. Okay, id holds the object of the class. Okay, and class holds the class name. So we have defined the class name. We have defined the Pojo class hello world in the package com.demo. So I just give the complete path name com.demo hello world. Okay, and I create the object for this hello world. I give the name hello, HELO. So now this hello world Pojo class, it does have a variable name, right? So this name should be assigned some value. So in this bean we are going to assign the value for this variable. So we use a tag called property, and it does have two attributes. One is name, okay, which holds the variable name, and the other one is value, which holds the value for the variable. I mean which holds the value for the variable. So now what I do, name here, name inside this name I need to give the Pojo class variable name. That is nothing but, here you can see, this is a hello world Pojo class. Here you can see variable name. So I give it here the same name. Okay, and then this variable name should hold the value Tamil Nadu. Okay, that's it. So we have defined the bean hello world. We created the object hello, and we assign the variable name equal to Tamil Nadu. Okay, now what I do, so you can see the Pojo class hello world object name is hello. So we need to define it here. We need to give it in the here context.getBean. Which bean we are going to access? Hello world bean we need to access. So how do we identify the hello world Pojo class? How do we identify the hello world bean? With the id, bean id. So bean id is hello. Okay, bean id is hello. So I just give it here hello. Okay, that's it. So let me run this. Here in the console, here underneath you can see the console. Here you can see the output hello Tamil Nadu. Okay, how does it work? So here in this application context, it reads the beans.xml file. Okay, and it creates a bean named hello world. It creates a bean hello world and create an object hello, and with this application context we pull out the bean named hello. Okay, and it's been assigned to the Pojo class object obj, and then with the Pojo class object obj we call the method of hello world. We call the method named dis, which is in the hello world. Okay, so this what it does, it prints the value hello with the whatever the name, whatever the variable name we assign it, that text would be printed on the console. Okay, so let me run this. Now you can see, I just click on run. See, here you can see underneath hello Tamil Nadu. So we got the output. Okay, so you can see hello Tamil Nadu. So which is the output we expected to be printed on the console. All right, so that's it. So in this session we have seen how do we create a simple hello world string application. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.